It's overpass.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, overpass. Again, reverse of the first two maps we saw in the first series, but this time Gambit is the favorite coming into this. Or at least it's their map, I should say. I don't know about favorite. They certainly struggled on
they should
Inferno.
Perform better than they did on Inferno. Like I said, it's one of the historically good Gambit maps overpass. They actually performed very well in here, and they're great major room. They won the trophy. They played that plenty of times at that event, and they looked much better. So hopefully we do see a closer game. Fnatic, although lose a couple of blunderous rounds, they did look good overall. 16-8 in the first game. I do expect them to win. I won't lie to you. I just hope it's a bit closer, and maybe Gambit can show us they've still got some fire left within them. As we'll be jumping into this one momentarily. As Stunner said, it is Swiss format tournament with 2 streams going on. So we have 8 best of 3s each day to bring you.
That's right.
Kind of insane, right? I don't know of any tournament that's ever tried that before.
Yeah, 8 best of 3s a day. Paula does 3 interviews on average per best of 3. He said he has to do 120 interviews by Thursday.
That's quite impressive. So he's doing interviews for A and B streamers, is he?
Every game.
That's how is he prepping questions for that?
He's just brilliant.
Yeah, well, there you go. Congratulations.
Or if you watch the interview with Adren, maybe he's just not prepping questions at all.
Just joking.
Well, we'll get underway. It's Fnatic and Gambit. Fnatic will... Ooh, little coin toss. Ooh. Fnatic will start out on the CT side. I can tell you that much. As Gambits will start on the T side. That means pressure on early, but let's see if they can get aggressive. I liked what Thorn said about Mo. I've been waiting for Mo to have an explosive game for a while. I was also somewhat pleased, I suppose, with Hobbit's contribution, shall we say, as in-game leader in the last map. Obviously, that's a long-term evaluation on how that's going to work out. But Seized starts it off. He'll go down immediately after to Lekro. Another pistol kill for Lekro. And that's where we sit so far, other than Flusha getting dinked up or goosed up behind sandbags and Doja to take out Lekro. But still, it favors Gambit. Bomb down, HP firmly in their favor. Golden does have a kit.
He does indeed. 3-on-3. Flusher down to 3. Crim's 36. And it looks like Gambit might be onto something here. It's going to make sure that the CTs won't be able to get into the bomb site. And down they go. They're caught boosting there. Hobbit finds Crim's and Flush. And indeed, that should be the round concluded. Mo will make sure of that and gets the killing blow towards Golden. And there we have it. It will be Dacia and Co. overrunning the B bomb site there. It was actually Seized that opened things up towards the connector. And then fighting back, Fnatic brought it down to the 3-on-3, but the boost did not work out for them. They were rumbled as they go into the next round. There's the latest addition, Seized on the end. We'll see what kind of buyers brought into the next round. It looks like Fnatic are going for CZs, Deagles, and a scout for Crims. 2 AKs for Gambit. Might just be going for a hard B here. They'll be holding up towards short. There is a boost from Lekra, and that deadly Deagle comes out once again. Golden baited in towards the barrels, and Lekra, if he fires off a few more shots,
wow,
he might not even have to bait him in. He just keeps ripping off heads.
He's pretty damn good with a Deagle. He's got another shot as well as he takes down Adren, and he follows it onto Mo. Lekro, let's go, because it's now 1-1, and Fnatic send a message to Gambit.
That's why you don't go for fast Bs against the full buys. Running in, they didn't even flash towards the boost spot, just ran through the short pipe, and Lekra gets 4 with the Desert Eagle. You'd think it would relent at some point, but it never gives up every single time. He manages to find these headshots. He's already found one at this point and comes in for another, sets up Golden the bait. Just so well played. Headshots all over the place, just unbelievable. Well played.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. What a player.
Okay then, all bets are off.
Flusha with the MAC-10 that's going to sit and tear them apart, potentially toward the stairs. He's already got the bomb at a Hobbit's hand, so they know there's going to be more presence in that direction. They can fortify, hold, and try and get everyone to get some kills, but maybe not. Maybe Flusha wants them all. He won't get the ace. JW did get 1 in the meantime, but he could certainly find C's, and Crims will steal that. So I tried to build that up. It just didn't work for me, did it?
Good try.
Thank you.
2-1 Fnatic.
It's usually what I get after every round. NT, because I never get GG or well played. It's just NT.
Nice try.
I never win.
NT, BG.
NT, GTFO.
That was the forced buy from Gambit. Didn't really work out for them. As you can see, flashed it with the MAC-10. Just farming that money. And he should be in a very good place to do the same in this round. He'll keep that MAC-10. Molotov towards short, and Flusher will bounce the... Ooh, about to bounce the flash off the wall there. Allows you to get around and challenge anyone who wants to push through the flames. JW will hear those footsteps coming. He'll lick his lips at the potential chance of glorious frags about to come in. Here they come, but they are kind of... They're going to refrag him there. It's 2. That'll be about it, though. Too bad. That's the Mag 10. Flusher once again. Just doing what he does best, getting the money with the SMGs. There we go, 3-1. Gambit will be able to buy this round. Remember, they are a map down in this best of 3. Looking to take us to a third, which will be cash. That's a very good map for Fnatic. Not so much online recently. We casted them a lot online in Pro League. It looked a little bit off, as Crims even referenced in his interview at the start of the day. But overall, it's a decent map. As we have find 5 AK-47s. The guys in the devs want to see Mo really come to life. He won't have the AWP this round. Surprising on a map like Overpass doesn't pick it up. And Crims, he's going for that hard bonus round, isn't he? He's going for the Mag 10. He's pushing middle. What is this? He's going to throw the incendiary, but he's done for surely. Oh my god, how's he coming out on top there? He'll get fragged from the playground, I'd imagine. Why on earth is Dozier not trading him? I'm not sure, but there is a position towards long from JW. Watching for that flank to come in. Very well done with the Mag 10 to even get that kill. He's in 12 HP. He's desperately trying to stay alive here, hoping JW can bail him out of the situation. There it is. Crims will go down eventually. That was to be expected. But Flusher's got another one with the scout. JW still in this advantageous position. Aggressive, of course. Dozier, does he check it? Looks like he, at least considering it, doesn't even have time to. Hobbit, nice pre-fire. And here we go, 3-on-3 with Flusher on the scout.
Golden backs away. Deagle. Can't get much done as they have no information as to the entrance. Still, though, Lycro gets a kill. That'll slow down the approach. They'll concede the plant, or will they? They have no choice. Hobbit's already too far into it because they did get Dozier down with the aid of an aid plus spam through. But Hobbit, hang on. He's making this work. AK in hand, 3 kills, and he's up against a scout. Hobbit's going to pull it back for Gambit.
That's crazy. I don't know how he gets that double kill. We didn't quite see it from his POV. That's not a round Gambit should be winning. 3 versus 1, and that's a lapse of concentration there from Fnatic. We'll have a look from his perception maps. This is the kills. So he actually got 4 kills in total there. Nice shot towards long to down JW. Having a 3 versus 1, so he gets a double spray down. It was towards Heaven at the very start. Okay, that makes more sense. So he jumped up on the bomb, so he took down Lycro, then Golden. Flusher tried to pull the pistol, assuming he'd be low HP. Normally very good at the CZ, but wasn't quite enough. And there we have it.
Seems to fire through. Lycro with a flash. Could have gone for a peek. He actually had 2 players blinded in front of him, but no chance to spot down Monster. And they're going to wrap around it behind him as a result of that. Lycro's got to play from sandbags. Good hold from Golden, therefore. And somehow blinded up. Lycro still gets the shot slides, but Mo holds true. And not only took down Golden, but found him as well in Lycro. So it's Flusher, Crims, and JW. Seized will get the shot to JW, however. Seized not quite as, well, to be fair, it's only his second kill. I was going to say not quite as impactful as he was on Inferno. I thought he had a few more than that because he's definitely had one on the pistol, but it's Hobbit that certainly stands tall and above the rest. They may still get more from this as well. Seized certainly dictates the round if he gets a kill on A against Flusher. Hobbit's going to wait for that information. Mo's still deep inside of B, but it's still a hard proposition to cross into B, especially when you have Heaven, when you have Jungle. There's lots of information you can't get. That should be the round.
It should be. 3-on-1. It was Hobbit who delivered the goods for Gambit in the previous round of a similar sort of situation. Can Crims do the same for his own team? We'll find out as he rotates in. The bomb won't be planted for a while. It's towards long. If he denies that somehow from Bank, that would be fantastic. But Seized is in a clever position here. Takes him down. Seized being the best player for Gambit today. He might be top fragging again. He is. Oh no, not quite. Hobbit's on 7. Pardon. Money still available for Fnatic. It's the last buy though. Flushing down to this CZ. 3-3. It's Gambit's pick. Thanks to that impressive clutch from Hobbit. They are right back in this game. It's going to take a lot more than the clutches though to get over the finish line against Fnatic. Orbs out for JW. No kits, just a note if the bomb gets down to make things very difficult. Molotov towards short. Stop the pushes coming forward. Same story at T steps. JW misses out on the chance there to pull the trigger and find the first kill. 1 minute 40. Very basic default round here from Gambit, waiting for the initial aggression, throwing the Molotovs and going for a boost here just to shut down any players at the very start. Anyone pushing in towards the party area this boost is designed for. Not going to spot anyone just yet. And now head towards the bathrooms, potentially long with 2 players in playground. We'll have a look. They'll smoke the bathroom itself. Molotov, any potential snipers on this side of the map, lands on his feet, and they'll go long now with the flashbangs.
JW trying to spot out anyone that walks toward the bathroom. Oh, he was aggressive against Doja. That could have cost him because it's exactly when Hobbit worked out. I'm sure he had one or the other. But by going for the farther peak, Hobbit had a chance to trade. He couldn't capitalize. And JW repositions as a result of it toward the backside of the bathrooms. It's going to hold Adren at bay. Flush is still outside of the smoke. No one toward long, but they've got the rotation now from Crims to be at the park sign. So 3-3. JW still tries to support Flusha. He's the one with the pistol, mind you, in this round. So going down to get information, not the worst thing in the world. That's rather amazing from Crims. I thought he spotted the edge of him walking through as Mo backed off. He actually spammed correctly and took Mo down to 41. Mo, I think, was a bit stunned by that, confused. He stopped walking, expecting to go down perhaps even, but he stays alive and well. He takes down Crims and JW. It's Lecro and Golden as Gambit pull back yet another round. They're certainly looking more of a team on this map.
Absolutely. Good controlled executions there. The defaults are nice at the start, but 3-on-2 still possible for Fnatic here. Lecro, one of the strongest fraggers on the squad. He'll be coming in from CT spawn here. Nails, or maybe he doesn't. I thought he was going to pre-fire that for sure. Can't take down Adren, and Seas will find the final kill there. And it should be an eco now for the Fnatic side. 4-3. This is a CT-sided map as well, as we'll look into Fnatic's decision here for round number 8. I think they'll just take an eco with the P250s and whatnot. Deagle for Lecro. We know what kind of damage that possesses. He got 4 kills in 1 round to add to his 7 total. Hasn't done too much in the gun rounds considering that. The Molotov again towards short. Always just to stop the CTs pushing off and trying to get information at the very start of the round.
Doja tries to spot back up. Does manage at least to get down JW, but Crims will trade off of that. That'll pick up a UMP for them, and they go a man down, trying to seek for information. I never like the underpass position when you're going against an eco, but it's almost necessary because there's so much available to the CTs when they burrow in that position. They've got great stance against Seized as well, who is an AK. This could be hugely problematic. He's trying to hold the sight. Just pitched a shot toward Flush It. Okay, good anticipation from Seized because he reads that him spamming toward Heaven possibly means that they're going to be up close and backs off accordingly. He's still taking damage, but he's gotten the kill on Micro. Adren will come around to save him. Mo looks toward him, almost takes a shot at his teammate, but they're looking for Crims, and that is all. Maybe Seized is invigorated again on this lineup. Maybe he's
seems like it,
buzzword motivated.
I'm not sure, but he has been impressive today. It's a Seas I haven't seen for a couple of years. 5-3 now, as Fnatic finally get the money back in their favor. Let's have a look, shall we? No AWP for JW. They're all in with just the 5 rifles. They've got a decent amount of utility, lacking a few incendiaries. So what kind of approach you go for? Something slightly more aggressive this time as they push up towards the mid fountain. Flashbangs coming through. Look like the T's want to challenge this, but the flash is at least decent. Crims is only good for 1 though. Adren and Dosia completely take control of the mid area. They're pushing towards connector as well. Lecro, where does he reside? Underneath the connector door. So this could be an influential position if they do fall back towards B. Flash up, patrols the bathrooms, and this is the key player right here. It all depends on where they decide to go, whether they check that tight corner. They seem to be aware that there could be a possibility that a player is waiting on the other side. Missing the pop flash there, bit to the left.
Nifty idea, but yeah, you're right, didn't quite work. Still, they find Lecro. Good read from Hobbit. That was a difference maker.
Yes, that was the key position there.
Golden's going to get aggressive on it. Inside smoke. In fact, he's hugging a wall with I think a smoke that's got not much time left at all, but he's still, oh, if he had hit both, would have made it work, I should say. Flusha does get Hobbit down to make it 2 versus 1 against him, but he's got HP on his side. I think he's going to rotate toward window. He knows they're still going to be toward B. Wants to try and get vision while they cross the bomb. Unfortunately, he's late, and Mo's got the angle on the AWP. Doubling the score, 6-3 now for Gambit.
Oh, yes. Money still a problem for Fnatic here. That was an aggressive, faster push there from the boys in Gambit. Here's our man again with the cardboard box.
He's a caster. He's a Russian caster.
Yeah. Do you know his name?
I always...
Well, stop patronizing me if you don't know his name.
It's spelled in a dialect I can't read, okay? That's my excuse.
It will be 6-3 and just a partial buy for Fnatic here. And CZs, Deagles, and a few smokes and flashbangs. There's the flash. And this is a great approach. I have no problem with this. Going long on anti-ecos when you know they're going to be on pistols is absolutely fine. There's no real chance of getting multiple frags with just a Deagle. Like maybe good for one, you should trade it out. One watching the flanks, I'll be seized, and they'll make an execution towards A. Probably the smoke in the bank, CT spawn, Molotov the truck, just get in. There's the Molotov towards truck. Get it in, and off they go. Off to the races.
Back through. Crims. Good shot outside of the bathroom to get Mo at the very least, but Seas takes him down. That clears bathrooms. That allows them to hold the backside, and with the bomb planted, pretty much takes care of the rest of the matters at hand. So 6-7. Remember, this is a best-of-3 Swiss system, so Gambit win this. We're all level, and they could still move into the higher side of the bracket. I think it's Cobblestone third. It's slipping my memory right. It is Cash. Okay.
Yep.
There. Thank you for that. I was about to look it up to double check. You are indeed correct, Henry.
Yes, well, Gambit in the driving seat right now. It all comes down to that clutch from Hobbit. They've got them off the mark and really rejuvenated the team. Tactical pause now for Fnatic. Yumpy can come in and give his 2 cents on the situation. I think Fnatic are trying a very aggressive game. At the start of a lot of rounds, I think just get JW back on that AWP. That's when you're winning the majority of them. And nothing too crazy has to come through. Let Gambit play the defaults and just pick them off, and we'll see if that works out for them, whether they will adjust. Gambit with the new in-game leader Hobbit for the first time. It was Dosia before, and then obviously Zeus before that. And he led them to a major in Krakow and took the title. We're number 11. Getting quite deep into this half now. Once again, aggressive, looking for those pushed up CTs. But Crims gets the better of Dosia this time. No trade potential there, I'm afraid. 5 on 4. JW watching towards the bathrooms, using that smoke. There's a getaway strategy if required. The Dread won't flash it. Try and pre-fire towards the party position. Won't get any damage done, but did bait out a shot from Madren.
So Crims to open the door and check towards short. And then he'll rotate back through the site. The safe rotation, essentially. He's got to go all the way toward A, but didn't get what he wanted toward the underpass, didn't get the information he needed. So this is the safe way of doing it, knowing what's likely not out toward A, or rather what could be. Still, though, Gambit's going to take the opportunity to head back to B as a result of this rotation. So there's a chance they can make this work against just Golden and Lekro. Flusha is above. Don't be misled by the mini-map. JW is there as well. No one is inside of the window as of yet. So there is only 2 on the B site. 2 will do. Golden and Lekro finding kills. Lekro's got a shadow and an AWP. And not a shadow of a doubt, but of a corpse that he's now laid on the floor for Fnatic.
Yeah, fortunately for Gambit, though, the missed Molotov towards Barrel was actually a massive deal. It was very telegraphed as to what they were doing, and obviously didn't actually drop the flames at the Barrel's position. The CTs could use that. Lekro, like you said, used the shadow towards the end. And here we go. It was a 5 on 4 to begin with. Lekro hits that nice shot. Sets up his teammate Golden to take down the bomb. He gets a double frag, and there it is. To finish things off, it was Lekro with the AWP. As we mentioned many times now, Fnatic are happy for anyone to warp, really. I don't think I've seen Golden with one. That's about It's Crims even Orps these days for them. 7-4. Fnatic posting the first round in a while. Number 12, nades towards the underpass, looking for any CTs pushed up. I like this boost. A bit of a variation from the usual one by the wooden boards there. It's a different angle, harder to pre-fire. Necro will be watching the connector / short pipe for anyone coming in. The boost will drop off. You can see them trying to bait in the AWPer there by just shooting for the wooden boards. They're just trying to suggest that you should come and spam as well. I'm here. Come get me.
Flash goes out. Shots from JW. That flash was intended to get him out of the bathrooms, but it didn't quite catch Adren. He was under the, I guess, wall, if you will. There's not a roof overhead, but the flash didn't go beyond it, so he was safe. So Crims gets on top of the dumpster. Wants to see over top of the box if they come in long. Flash is playing very passively toward the bank. Smoke Adren at this point. I think he goes right through it. Flash to push Flusha back. Knows the smoke was thrown from the stairs. Knows he's got a chance to walk in, but Crims, what a great shot. And Flusha might just shut them down entirely. Oh, this could be huge. If he gets behind the smoke, if there's enough of a gap in it, and there is, he can just take the round away from them, Hobbit. Oh, and then sees, he gets the bomb plant. But Flusha gets to the pistol in time to take him down.
Dosia, not known to be an AWPer. Can he get anything done with this one? I doubt it. He might be able to get one kill, potentially two, but that missed shot is going to cost him the round. That's the clutch out the window. He'll get one. And there it is. And definitely had the chance to get two there, but it will be a nice shot from Crims. They will recover another AWP if they want to do so. Trying. Oh.
No, he's through past him.
Oh, no, they didn't get away from it at all.
And they lost an AK as well.
Whoops.
They threw the gun. Golden tried to throw his away to get it, and they lost the AK as well.
Uh-oh.
Money just tossed away.
Yep, $4,750 down the drain.
Well, yeah. Or the price of an AK as well. You could say $2,700
Which
because
is priceless. You can't even buy it.
It's true. All right, fair enough. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Do you remember those commercials?
Yes,
yeah,
I do.
they were good.
Yeah, they weren't bad at all. Oh, no water in that.
I think no, Morgan Freeman did Visa.
I don't know.
I can't remember. What happens when he passes? Like, who's the voice of God then?
Iconic voice of all time. We'll have to move on. Maybe you could be it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Take over.
Do you know how irritating that would be? For everybody?
Every film.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. So we have a pause here.
I wouldn't mind going into acting.
Yeah.
I mean, I basically do it every day.
I can pass you on to my agent if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see if you can give you a chance.
Sure. I don't know about adults acting, but...
Well, that's the thing, like how...
You might not be the right agent. Yeah, you might not be the right agent for me, Henry.
Oh dear. Mo with the scout this time. Money's having to run low. This will probably be their final buy. They can't win this one. And that won't be a good place to be as we get into the tail end of the first half here. One map down and Fnatic getting back into the second map. Even after dropping some weaponry, they wanted the double AWP setup, but this is interesting. The fact that Gambit can just walk up to the A site, they've helped themselves to it. The players are towards long, and they will have no idea, man. The bomb site's open. This is going to be a plant maybe before they even know it.
Wow. That's shocking. I'm sure even Gambit is confused by this. Now, surely someone on Gambit has to realize that this means they push long and goes to check it.
Well, they can check it all they like. C still goes down. They're not planting yet, so now information is starting to gather for the CTs. Bomb does go down. The rotates will begin.
Hobbit, please look left. You've got to consider it. You have to know that someone's out there. And he does. So smart from Hobbit. I was going to say, you can't be gifted it and just take it for what it is. You've got to think to yourself, why is it so quiet? Figure out what that obviously means, especially when there's guns. If it was pistols, you could argue that it might be a stack on B, but not likely with the weapons. Doge is going hunting. Ooh, little dodgeball. If you can dodge a grenade, you can dodge a dodgeball.
Don't know why Crims faces that angle. I'd like to have seen him wait for the exits coming forward, but he'll be taken down. That's quite a disappointing round for Fnatic. They went for a different setup there. The first time we've seen them have that MTA side. One towards long, three at B, I think one in the connector, and Gambit just walked up mid and planted the bomb. You don't see that every day, and it seems like Gambit made a very, very good call. If you can get to the site without any frags being exchanged, it means you've strategized perfectly there. And there will be just about enough money to get a full buy here for Fnatic. They'll be a little bit sore from that previous round. Map 2, second pistol round winner. They're both equal. Apparently. Doesn't really make sense, but whatever, I'm into it.
Lekro traded out immediately. Does manage to get Doji before Seized gets the shot. Return watch for Golden. Good shot. Great accuracy, but Mo is ready for him. Ready to receive him with the AK, or excuse me, the AWP. Speaking of AK, though, Hobbit knows there's two here. He heard the jump down shortly. Spots Crims above the smoke. Still can't do anything. Have a good movement from Crims to get back on side of the ledge, the sidewalk, the catwalk, if you will. But Flusha, he's going to work up correctly and aptly named catwalk, the call. He wants back into the site. Smoke off toward the bomb. Does have a kit. He might just have to get desperate. Try and hold this. He taps it once to see if he can pull one of them out and get it down to at least a one-on-one. He's done that. He's gotten seized, but I don't think he's... Oh! He's got Mo. He's got time. I think he's got time. That's just barely going to be enough. What a job from Flusha. I thought he was going to try and bait it and stick it. He gets two and the defuse.
That's so sick. That's what he wants them to think. He even had you fooled. He smokes the bomb. He flashes out. And obviously in CSGO, you can pull grenades while defusing the bomb. So he's trying to suggest, I'm on it. This is my play to try and get a full defuse. Sees, takes a hook, line, and sinker. And before Mo can even get the call, he's not on it. He gets that defuse in. That's really nice stuff there from Flusha. He makes him look a little bit silly, in fact. And that could be what saves the half of Fnatic here. They've got now a full buy for themselves. And two pistols only on the Gambit side with three other weapons. Two AKs and the AWP for Mo. That's a really well-played clutch. That's how you do it. That's how you bait them into playing themselves.
Dren, aggressive. Massive round from Flusha. Could bring this to 8-7, but not if Dren has anything to say about it. It keeps us with guns for both teams, so we get a solid, fast pace end to the half, and Mo is fast. He's certainly quick on the opposite side of the B side as he gets golden. And it brings us to another 5 versus 3 in favor of Gambit. JW trying to line himself up, keep his head down to sneak closer toward the railing as Flusha starts to clear out jungle. Spray coming through in the nade. He looked a little bit bewildered, but Adren will take down JW, and the round is gone. No way that a Crims pulls it off in a 1 versus 5. And Seized to make sure of it. So 9-6 for Gambit. Good response after losing out on Inferno, and this map 2 is their map choice.
Lots of weird clutches in that game. Hobbit had the 3 versus 1. Flusha with that 2-on-1. Lots of high-octane action, and here are your frag leaders. Hobbit and Crims topping their scoreboard for their respective teams. Mo and Necro beneath that. The bottom, we've got Dosia versus JW. Very quiet game for JW, all things considered. Here's the comparison between young Hobbit and Crims there. 13 kills for the former. Both died 9 times. Entry kills, 4 of those for Crims. So there we have it. Frag leaders. In terms of
This is Ops.
Yeah, this is the thing. It's difficult to choose one for
Fnatic is everyone Ops.
Everyone's doing it. You know, that's what makes that job a bit of a nightmare in terms of the stats man. I guess he probably got the most amount of all kills. I don't know. As we'll get into a bit of an awkward fumble down the ladder. There are CTs on the other side. I think CTs are well positioned for this.
1 click so far from Adren and 1 kill. Mo's got 2. And Adren will get a 3rd click in there, but still has 2 kills on the first 2 bullets. Kind of ruined it for me. I was a little more excited than I was until now. But it's just golden 1 versus 5. Gambit with a 10th round and an important one in terms of trying to get to the end of this map, resetting things and getting us over to cash.
Oh, yes. That could be on the cards now. Force buy from Fnatic, though, is always deadly. You can see Lekro. He's got that dastardly deagle. Same story for Golden. Here's a replay for you. The USP, like I said, looked like a promising setup there for Gambit. Certainly proved to be so. No, finishing things off there with the silenced USP. CZs and Deagles. A couple of flashbangs, bit of damage inflicted to 2 players there. Crims and JW down to low HP. JW especially right down to 16. That should be them dropped, I would assume. Crims surely now, as he gets tagged up again.
P9 for Hobbit. Souvenir one, apparently. Godsend sticker on there with him. Lead over, and Crims will take a fraction of... Actually, substantial damage from that. He's down to 7. Boost up could end him if they spot him in the corner. I think they will. Not quite, so... Reasonable effort. Flash for Monster, but no one to peek.
Well, here we go. Pistol attempt towards a B bomb side. I do not think this will work out at all. They've got such low HP. It's going to be such a nightmare trying to find these opening frags. Pistol kills come in. Hobbit needs to find a couple, which he does. Seas will join him as well. That's pretty much the chances thwarted now for Fnatic. 20 seconds remaining. So they'll be able to flush up with a long-range UMP attempt here. Lecro, that's better. But ultimately will be a Gambit around there. That was a forced buy. We're looking at 12-6 almost certainly. As Fnatic will take a full eco now. Good attempt. A couple of kills traded, but not enough to get the bomb down.
So no bomb planted in either of the first two. They'll have to sit tight for now. Bonus situation available for Gambit in the next round, perhaps. 3 MP9s, though, against Armor next round. Wouldn't want to see it.
With a 12-6 lead, I think that would be fine. What those bonus rounds, what you have to remember is, it's not necessarily winning the round, it's just like trying to do as much as you possibly can with them. So you could like rush middle with 3 MP9s, throw a spanner in the works, and just try and get 2 or 3 kills, maybe even 4. Even if you don't win the round, like you cause a significant dent to them, and you have a really strong buy against the next round, you're aiming to double kind of eco them when you reset them after that. That's the aim, at least, anyway.
Adren is already behind them.
Oh god, they're all in there.
That's a nice little cubby. That's ridiculous. Adren's wondering why they're all there.
I'm wondering that.
Doji got the kill with the pistols. It would have been nicer if the SMGs could have done so.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's lost 600 bucks there doing that.
That said, they could do it again this round because they are going to stick for the almost full bonus. They had the 1 M4 in the hands of Mo. Yeah, Dozier right here. Adren gets 2, but then he swaps to the pistol and goes click, click. Adren could have had the ace as well if he just let it happen.
3 MP9s do go into the first gun round here. Like I said, is rushing middle or something like that. Just trying to make it a competitive round with what they can. Definitely a tall order. That in close range, but there we go. This is trading out. So let's try and make it a close one. They actually might win it.
They could, because the rush up kept them so preoccupied that even though Hobbit went down, they had another chance to swing the SMGs. Great shot from Golden on to Seize. That opens up the opportunity to go back to the B site, but Mo did a great job with accuracy on the M4, now down to a 2 versus 2. Doji is spotted, but still the MP9 finds a kill. He knows the Golden must be nearby, and the MP9 will win it.
Good job, Dosia. Like we said, that's a hard victory. You can see, look at the cash now. That's why the bonus round is so powerful. If you do somehow win those rounds, you've got money for days. Sure, you might have a chance of losing the previous, but they didn't. They made sure they adjusted their setup and made sure it worked with the weaponry they had. Pushed towards long, surprised him. This is looking like a Gambit map all day long. Cash might be on the cards here. CZs, Deagles, a few smokes and flashbangs.
Doji into the site quickly. Incendiary down inside of the monster tunnel. Necro looks back at the smoke that's still in bloom. Autumn to come soon, and he should be able to push through it. If they like to go that route, of course, because now they've got Molotovs to contend with. Doji continues to pick them apart. He finds J-Dub. Fair enough. Flusha does get one against Hobbit. Lecro follows it with another one, Deeg. I'm continuing to be impressed by his pistol performances, Lecro, but Now the objective is, can they get the bomb down? Adren seems to have other ideas. They'll spot Crims behind the pillar as well. No chance they do. And 14 now for Gambit, guns for Fnatic.
Oh, yes. Last chance for Fnatic to get deep into this map. Good bounce back from Gambit here in general. Sees 13 kills. It's a new signing. Remember that. It's currently 4th on the scoreboard. 18 for Mo. Thorum was looking for a good game from him. He certainly got it. What does Fnatic got left in the tank here? On the T side of overpass, I'm saying this probably isn't possible, but you never know. Fnatic certainly the team that could pull it off. JW gets him at least heading in the right direction with the first kill. Hobbit and Adren will be tagged up significantly.
Well, then we'll swing back around as well and join Lekro and JW. Crims also going to head in the direction of JW, so chance for them to start to work the bathrooms. He'll be the first one in. Yespa. Dren is the one that's out toward the sign to his left, the closest approach on entry. Hobbit. Bank stairs, but doesn't have much vision. Find them. Still with the AWP. Carried that over. Lost Mo, Adren sitting. Waiting. Golden's taking out Crims. They've tripped over each other on the way in. That's going to be a problem because now just Golden to find to drop the bomb. It's Lekro. Last alive at a 1 versus 3. Bomb in the open. Dozier to shut it down. Map point for Gambit.
Indeed. Third map looking very lucky now. Should it be Fnatic with a mishmash of weaponry? They're going to have Galils. They've got AKs as well, but a very distinct lack of utility here. It's going to be Crims and Lekro, the only smoke grenades. Flush out with 1 flash, and this should be it. It's going to take 9 rounds in a row now just to force overtime. I think we are looking at a third map possibility here. Up for Mo. AKs for Seized and Dosia. Perfect on the CT side. Holding defensive angles. See ya.
Oh, yeah, get wrecked, Hobbit. Explosion. Mostly bits of his skull fall all over the ground behind, and that's a good opening for Fnatic. They need it desperately if they want to try and keep this game going at all. Remember that already in our upper bracket, we have SK. Managed to get by MVP. I was going to look toward Monster. Can't get there. And we also have Cloud9, don't forget, who took down Heroic. I imagine FaZe are probably pretty close to being in there if they're not already, because they did have pretty smooth time on map 1. Shots from Mo, doubling up. Flusher goes down. This could be the end of it, as Gambit completely turns the tides with 2 great op shots down. Monster. JW wants to sneak in behind the smoke. He'll spot. Oh, sees JW spots his feet. Now it's just Crims. He's played so well throughout. But unfortunately now, I think too much to ask. Good shot from Mo. We go to map 3. 16-6 for Gambit. Great recovery and great turnaround. You know, we've had our doubts about this team, this new lineup, bringing Seized in. Seized finishes with 14
he's
kills,
got his lucky
by
trousers
the way.
on. That's why.
Oh, he does like those pants, doesn't he?
He just wants to get comfy. He's like, you know what? It's not about fashion anymore. It's about comfort.
Maybe it is about fashion and comfort.
Maybe it is both. Who knows?
It's a statement.
Well, there we have it. It will be Gambit taking us to a third, and Cash. That's a high fragging map. Fnatic looked a little bit flat on that one, I have to say. Couldn't really get going at all. I said it once, I'll say it again. I think it all stemmed from that 3 versus 1 versus Hobbit. They lost. That
was ridiculous.
They were looking great up until then. They were in the lead. They had everything going their way. As soon as they lost that round, something changed. And they didn't look like the same team. But once again, everyone on Gambit looked great. Mo finally having a good game there as well. Looked fantastic on the AWP. It's a more AWP-centric map than Inferno in general. So that's good to see him kind of bouncing back and showing he's still ready to compete at this tournament.
Well, absolutely. With that said, we're going to take a break, join the desk again, and then we come back cash to decide who moves into the upper and who goes down. Or I should say the 1-0 and then the 0-1 portions of our Swiss system. We'll be back in a minute.
Lootbet, online esports betting. Dota, CSGO, Overwatch, Hearthstone, and many more. Bet on tournament matches or in-game events while viewing them live. Deposit using money, bitcoins, or even skins. Join Lootbet now. Use the code you see here when you deposit and grab your bonus.
Don't know how to build a team from scratch or find good teammates? DreamTeam.gg, the ultimate team building platform. Find and connect with new players, coaches and teams. Manage and monetize your team. Get on fast track to advance from novice to amateur and, if desired, to professional gamer. Join DreamTeam.gg today.
Anything is possible! You still always a monster!